Hi lads, welcome to the channel. I've just finished recording the other section to this video, the good points of the reforge. Now we're going to get onto the bad points, and obviously it's my own opinion. It's all going to be constructive, and I think what I'm going to say is pretty fair, and it's going to be the voice of quite a lot of the endgame players who I know, and I think what I'm going to say makes sense. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. If you already watched the other video, or you haven't, regardless, that link will be in the description below. Go check it out. I'm not being a twat right now and saying the game's bad. I think the update's great. But this is going to be my bad side of the update. And there is a couple of things definitely need addressing. So first things first, I'm going to put you through to this part. Nice little change over there. I'm going to do what I did in the other video. I'm going to walk around Ramsgate and just explain certain things and give you the points what I need to address. I've got my bullet points here and we're going to go from there. There's not as many points as the other video, so it'll be a bit more quicker, hopefully. Unless I get onto a tangent and just randomly rant. I've not planned this video, I'm just going to say it from my chest. And my mouth's dry. And first things first, leveling. The explanation of the Slayer's Path. Let me tell you right now. The explanation of the Slayer's Path is awful. The Slayer's Path itself is great, but the explanation on how things work, even though it looks self-explanatory, it's quite daunting. A little pun there. It's quite daunting, honestly. Like, there's so many things and it's not explained. I've been asked so many questions in my stream. Maybe these people just don't use their brain, but honestly, I don't blame them. Like, it's not explained a lot. I think Dauntless could have definitely wrapped this up a bit more clearer. Yes, you've got partners to explain this for you, but no, that's not how your game should be. You should explain how your game works, not allow other people to explain it for you. And there's still people out there who don't understand the leveling system. And like I said, I don't blame them. So I think there should be a better explanation of each individual thing. Maybe it's different if you're not endgame, but for me, I didn't get a lot of explanation. Yes, there was a couple of things, but a couple of prompts, but it is honestly, I do feel sorry for the new players in this game when it comes to explanation and leveling up. Moving on. Hang on a second. Moving on. My notepad's wrong. It is a grind. New players will find it hard with lower gear unless you're extremely talented at the game. Regardless, your power will still be really low leveled and you'll find yourself in a consistent loop of doing the same hunts over and over again. I don't know how the storyline works, but I'm pretty sure it's not like it was before. That grind might put off a lot of people. Even though it's grindy, I like the grind. It is very grindy now. And that could definitely put off a lot of players. That paired up with the bad explanation of the Slayer's Path, you know, that's why people are calling it bad. And I understand those people. In regards to rewards for reforging, well, actually, I'm going to talk about that in a bit because that'll be under the rewards section. Let me just get rid of that. It's a big topic. Next topic, previous endgame players only get Ether Hearts or plus 15 gear. My boy Calls, he was getting annoyed because he played this game a lot of time, like more than me. He's put more hours into the game more than me, and he's like, "Oh, you only get all I've got is Ether Hearts to show you for my hard work." Yeah, that honestly, that's all gets transferred over is the Ether Hearts. If you guys don't know what Ether Hearts are, it's what you get for, like I said to you when you had from the previous updates, plus 15 weapons, armors transferred over into Ether Hearts. Also, you get them by reforging each weapon. Only one, by the way, every time you reforge. The way you reforge, we recap that real quickly. Up here, reforge. That's level 20 of one weapon. It's difficult to do, a lot of grinding just to get one Ether Heart. So, it is double-edged sword, but I understand where people are getting annoyed with this one. Endgame players only have that to show. I don't even have all the stuff plus 15 from before, and I understand. I think it's a problem. I think maybe you should have given some players the choice to have reforged level 4, level 3 on certain things, just so the grind's a little less because they've already done their work. But that's my opinion. My mouth is so dry. Both of these videos are going to be me saying my mouth is dry. Moving on, still leveling. Sorry, bounties. Bounty. A lot of the XP, a lot of the stuff, the merits, all that stuff is focused around bounties, which is great. One thing, bounties disappear really quickly. Without the bounties, you level up slowly. Trust me. And I tell you what, I don't like Dauntless. I don't know why. Right? Either do two things: one, make bounties more accessible, or two, take these off the store. I've already purchased this off the store from the platinum. Even though I got the platinum back from the hunt pass, which is all great. One of these tokens are gone. That's it. It helps me reforge like a weapon twice, 3 times, like every 32 tokens, whatever. It's kind of pay to win. I don't like that. I think bounties need to be more accessible. You need to allow bounties to be given to the slayers more often. There's not a good way around of getting bounties. I don't like it. I agree with people leveling. It's tedious enough as new upgrade is. It's fun, but at the end of the day, it's still tedious. Paying for bounties, it promotes pay to win. I don't like that. Moving on to hunts. This is what I've already said in the previous video. There's 2 sides to the story. Only 4 party members in hunting groups, even though the limit is 6. Why is that the case? So that obviously means that Dauntless wants us to play with at least 2 other people if we're in a party of 4, which is all great and dandy. But that moves on to our next. New players and hunting grounds not pulling their weight, which is fine. I know it sounds like, oh my god, it's only a game. No. If you're an endgame player and you want to grind through the game, when you've got little Jimmy who just started playing the game, but he has like a little bit of gear and he's like he's higher level than you, and he's doing more, he has more damage output, and you need this guy to help you beat this behemoth, and you're lower level trying to reforge, that can't help you because he's inexperienced with the game, which is completely fine, and behemoth doesn't die. This makes the game stand still, that paired up with the bounties, etc., etc. It makes the leveling experience feel a bit dull, and I understand how that will feel because I've really felt it. I've had people in my game who aren't the greatest. I ain't the greatest either, but there's people in the game who don't know how to play the game. And I think there should just be an option. If you don't want to play with people, there should be a private lobby for hunting grounds. I don't mind that there's crossplay. I like that. I like it. I love it. But there should be a choice. Private, non-private. You've had it before. Why take it out? I know you want to make it a all like cross-cultural thing, cross-platform thing, but please, for the god of like your endgame players who don't want to play with other people, let them have their own private server, man, like their own private thing, please. Also, this is a big one for me. This is one of the changes I don't like. Again, this is the second point here, which really annoys me. Alongside bounties, is the no pursuit. For me, who plays trials, I had to grind less Ember main, Terra patrols to get my materials for potions. Making potions now are impossible. Unless, going back to the old store again. Going back to the old store. Where is? I've done it before. If you want to go for a good time on Dauntless Trials, not everyone does, I'm just saying. Or people who just want to use Catalyst more, by the way, which promotes you using more tonics. You got to pay. You got to pay your real life. Or you just grind and grind when there is literally no materials in the area. Solution. Bring back pursuits, which is easy. Or make there be more farming outlets within the hunting grounds. Because right now, there's nothing. Like, I'm sorry, there's hardly nothing. Or another way, reduce the limit of how much it takes to make one potion. If you want to make one frenzy potion, I'm pretty sure you need 2 mushrooms. Let's have a little look at that real quickly. Real quickly. You want 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. In one map, you get like 10. Yes, you can get a double drop, triple drop sometimes. It's not enough. I'm sorry, it's not enough for trials runners, and it's not enough to use Catalyst. So please do something about that. I would appreciate it. I think so would definitely all players would appreciate that. Also I've already covered that already. Gatherables are really lackluster. Moving on to the reward section. The cores you get, yes, it's all fine and dandy, but the cores you get, the rewards you get in them are absolutely, again, lackluster. For endgame player, you get a bit of rams, which is great for doing for crafting potions as an alternative from the mushrooms, etc., etc. But rams, not great. Yes, fine, you get some cells, but if you're endgame, you have all the cells you need. Everything else, yes, you get some. You might get a bounty token here and there. I'm pretty sure, but it's the rewards you get for cores aren't great. Maybe just add something in there. Maybe allow you to have some potions in there or something that makes it a better quality of life in there. I don't know, but the cores rewards aren't that great. Power Surging. Now, moving on to Power Surging grants only 1 Ether Heart, 1 upgrade for new players. I've already said this already. It's too grindy, and that's one of the main things, and I think that just needs to be addressed straight away. I think maybe you should get 2 Ether Hearts the way it is. I think that would be okay. 1 is not enough for new players. Unless you want them to grind for years. It's not enough, man. I think 2 would be okay. So definitely, I think you should tweak the Ether Heart limit. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's my opinion. We've got 2 more points to cover real quick. Loadouts. I think I've rated this already. Yeah, I've rated this already. Daunting to understand all principles of Slayer Path. I'm going to recap that. Makes sense. This thing, it looks self-explanatory, but it's not. There's a lot of things, a lot of additional bonuses, etc., etc. Different exploration merits. Just give us more explanation of every single area within the Slayer's Path. That would be great. And finally, on to the final thing, nerf and balancing. It's another double-edged sword from the last video. Slayer's got a nerf, so game is significantly harder. I like that change, but players don't like that. Some players don't like that change. Losing the power damage from the Grip Tonic, which was removed. Great, by the way. Escalation buffs. You've now made a Slayer who was endgame feel like a P. When I went and fought a normal trials, the first thing, I died straight away. That's not how an endgame should feel. Anyway, I was standing still for too long, clearly. No, just serves a pony. Yeah. I think the Slayer's got a nerf. It was pretty heavy. It will steer away a lot of the endgame players, I think. Even though, to me, I think it's fine the way the leveling system works. It feels very harsh. But take that piece of advice as you would. Like, I don't mind, but I'm just saying what the consensus probably will say. Hopefully this has been an intriguing video for you guys to watch. It's something different, obviously. It allows me to give my point across of the Slayers update, the Reforge update. Hopefully it makes sense. But yeah, if you are new, feel free to subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 subs. I'm almost there. Taking so long. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just bad at YouTube. Maybe I should just quit. Probably should. I don't care. Anyway, I also stream. That's down below. My Discord's down below. Click on those links. Do what you got to do. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to bed. It's 3:30 in the morning. Thank you very much for watching my stuff. Peace.